Hello and welcome back to RimWorld. Last time we managed to, I believe it was, we set up the geothermal plant last time, and, you know, we've just been running the colony. It's been going pretty well. We've got Fedocia. Can't remember when Fedocia actually joined the colony. I can't remember anything. Can't be asked. Too much effort. We're planting cotton, and that's good enough. You know what? Sometimes when you have terrible short-term memory loss, which is totally not what happened, but, you know, I'm just going to pretend that it is, because it puts a lot less blame on myself and a lot more blame on a random terrible impediment. Anyway, as I was saying, when you suffer from short-term memory loss, sometimes it's just best to accept that you don't know what's going on and move on from there. That is a terrible moral to any story. Don't listen to that. Anyway, the colony is continuing, and we should probably focus more on the colony than on short-term memory loss, unless someone has short-term memory loss, which I don't think is a thing. I don't even know if anyone can have short-term memory loss in this game. Literally no clue. Anyway, everyone's doing their thing. I just noticed, just scrolling through all these people, these guys are really good at doing things. Look at all these, like, 8, 9, 10s. That's ridiculous. Like, these characters are kind of crazy. I don't even know if they're actually doing the jobs that they're actually good at. Kind of seems to an extent like that should be a thing, but knowing how effective I am at making certain that things like that work out, it's probably not a thing. Okay, so last time we did have a little discussion about the heat situation in these rooms. So we don't necessarily want 2 doors going in and out. Ideally, we have just one. Ideally, eventually it becomes a auto door, but we kind of want to close this off so less hot air gets released when doors open. So how can we do this? I'm thinking, if we look, we've got marble blocks. We got a lot of those. We could potentially create an interior door, walkway here. Ooh. Well, said interior walkway is going to get right in the way of the geothermal generator's entrance. So potentially, first thing we do is build out here and put a door right in this position. And that will be a new entry point to the geothermal plant. And then the big goal is to build a 2-wide hallway here that runs basically, actually exactly like that. We'll just tear down these walls, because nobody needs those walls. They're weak, worthless walls. And this will be our new corridor. It'll be completely enclosed. We'll attach it up to the vent system, and it'll be warm and all that, and you'll be able to go out this door into this area. In theory, that should be beautiful. Only in theory. In practice, maybe not. It's hard to tell. We'll have to figure that one out. Anyway, who decided to start this work first? Bradley, was it you? Bradley? Bradley, please build the marble door. And please try not to cut off the geothermal plant from the rest of the colony. I would really appreciate that, Bradley. Just doesn't seem practical to cut off, like, our most important structure from the rest of the colony, outside of, you know, the other geothermal plant. I think they get to be considered equally important to the colony, and thereby, I don't know, does that make them both the most important thing in the colony? Or does that make nothing the most important thing in the colony? And that the actual thing that's the most important thing is actually the joint combination of 2 geothermal plants? I think that's a question for someone who cares a bit more about the categorization of things in the colony, which I quite frankly don't care that much about the categorization of things in this colony. Yeah, no, that's not really useful to us. Okay, so it looks like we've got this finished up here. Bradley's building in the roof right over there. Good job, Bradley. And with this, we should be able to get another room here. We will have to change out this cooler, which I think we will deconstruct it and move it all the way over to this position. Because basically, I envision this as we're going to have a walkway going up here, extending out of the wall, and we'll have rooms along either side. So if we put a cooler here, this shouldn't get in the way of any of the rooms here, and that should be perfectly fine. It'll be wait a minute. Wait, no, that won't be fine. I forgot about one thing. There is one little rule about our nice wall here. Under no circumstances are we to ever build coolers or anything off of these stone walls. I know that you may not know immediately why that is the case, but I can tell you very simply, it is a massive security risk, because it is much easier for a bunch of bandits to tear down a cooler than it is for a bunch of bandits to tear down a stone wall. So if we build coolers off of, off of the actual external wall, it puts a massive risk of, you know, getting just absolutely destroyed by a bunch of raiders at some point, which is not something that I really like to have happen, just saying. It's not my ideal, way to spend a raid. I mean, I don't know if there is technically any ideal way to spend a raid, but, you know, we're gonna go with it anyway. Looks like we may have accidentally destroyed Magar's room, which is just a small issue. I'm sure Magar will be fine with that. Magar, are you fine with that? I didn't hear her argue, so I'm pretty sure she's fine with that, because that's how we roll here. Okay, we're gonna set up the marble block, a marble block wall here to just set up this room right yonder, and we're gonna need some lights all over the place. We'll get a standing lamp here, and one over here. And then, of course, this is just gonna be a standard room. Ooh, auto doors. Nice. I love auto doors. I forgot we were actually researching those. They are pretty good, I'm gonna tell you that much. Okay, so we wanted to go for component assembly, but we still don't have a multi-analyzer because I forgot to ever start building one. So we'll go for smithing. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. Trust me. Don't even question it. We should be able to set up the door right in here. We can build it out of marble blocks as well. That is a wall. That is exactly how you do not want to build someone's room. If you build someone's room as just a sealed brick building, I'm pretty sure they're not going to be terribly happy about how you've built that room. I don't know why, because I mean, think about the security involved in a sealed brick room. Pretty sure no one's ever gonna steal your stuff if you live in a brick room. Just saying, small thing. But, you know, apparently they don't like it. Do we still have a lot of cloth? I'm not certain we have a lot of cloth. Oh, we have 102. I'm pretty sure that's enough to make a room. That might not actually be the case, given that this is 7 per. Yeah, it's actually not. Wow. Okay, rooms actually cost a lot of money at this point, especially since we're putting in all these carpets and things. This external hallway, what are we gonna do with this? Let's just do wood floor, because it's cheap, and we have it on hand, and it's perfect. And we'll just set up the vent system. So I think a longer term plan for the vent system of this section is gonna be, we're gonna have this hallway be like the central heating and cooling area. We can just stick coolers off of here, and all of the other rooms will vent off of this hallway, and that should work very nicely. But to start out, we'll have it vent from the main dining room into the hallway to try to get a nice, you know, warm, toasty room in here. And of course, the entire goal is to reduce the amount of lost heat from going in and out, and I think that since people will no longer be using this as like a through pathway, because previously some people were like walking through just to get to the other side, now that that's not happening, I'm pretty sure we should have a pretty solid quantity of heat sticking around here, which is going to be ideal. That's perfect. Aiden, while we were doing all of that and I was paying attention to nothing, apparently had a smoke leaf binge, which I find to be fine because Aiden is also making a lot of smoke leaf. And in saying that, we do actually probably need to send off some form of, you know, caravan. That's the one. We need to send a caravan off to somewhere to try to get some cash monies, because I like cash monies. So let's do this. Let's go to the world map and send out yet another caravan. Now, we could send it to the same place, given that every other place is like miles away. Well, what's this? Struggles Ridge, part of the Western non-technologists? Well, I mean, if these guys are closer, we might as well send people out to here. So, let's just form a caravan. We're going to have Miss Aiden, because she's making the actual smoke leaf, and we'll send Magar as well, because she's not necessarily the most important person to the colony. And can we send a Muffalo? Yes. Oh, and we get to bring 70 kilograms additional stuff for each Muffalo? That is perfect. Perfect. Now let's go to the items. What is the current market value? Can we do it by... Oh, we are doing it by market value, aren't we? Oh, is that market value? Wait, what is this? By name? Category? I don't know what these do. Oh, sort by market value? I don't know what these two actually do. It's kind of hard to tell, but we're going to sort it by category and it's going to be fine. Just go with it. We're going to bring all of our smoke leaf. We're going to bring, I guess we might as well bring some silver. I think we can bring like 400 silver in case we want to buy something. Don't think we'll want to buy anything, but you never know. There's an unfinished beaver parka. Apparently nobody wants to buy an unfinished beaver parka. Fine, whatever you say, people. Silver mace. Oof. 1,850 cash monies. Bro, I will definitely go sell a silver mace and an incendiary launcher and a short bow. And let's see, anything else that's of any value to sell here? I mean, I don't think we want to sell any of our animals. Just saying. We have some herbal medicine, but we barely have enough of that to begin with. We do need to bring food, so I guess we'll bring potatoes? Potatoes. We're going to bring 200 potatoes for 3 days worth of food. How about we bring 300 potatoes for 4 days worth of food? I can't remember. Does it take like 2 days to get over? I think it takes like 5 days total to do this route. So I think we'll bring an additional 300 potatoes. It definitely doesn't take 10 days to get there, so we're going to bring tons of potatoes, and it's going to be fine. Don't even question the quantity of potatoes we have right now, because it's kind of dumb. It's a really stupid quantity of potatoes, actually. Anything else? Anything else? I mean, we could bring some miscellaneous leather, but no, I think we'll keep that. That should be fine. So it's going to be a smoke leaf run. We have a bunch of smoke leaf, some weapons that we want to get rid of. That'll be perfect. Magar and Aiden are both just booking it at this point. Magar, you doing your thing? Oh, she's preparing to leave. She's going to bring one of the Muffalos. Hopefully the Muffalo will get some form of like backpack, like the actual caravan Muffalos. That'd be great, because I do quite enjoy caravan Muffalos. They are awesome. And this should be good. So we're going to make some money off of that, which is, I'm sure, for some reason. Admittedly, I do tend to just make money in this game and then basically never spend it, which is, I don't know if that's a great way to use money, but, you know, we'll have it regardless. If nothing else, the money is really just a matter of vanity. Because the more, oh, look, it is a Muffalo pack. Oh, my word, that's amazing. Look at you, you're carrying 400 silver? They're actually loading up the Muffalo. This is amazing. I love that. That is just brilliant. And I'm sure you think I'm joking about the quantity. I love that. I actually love it that much. Like, give me a Muffalo with a pack any day. That sounds really weird. I don't even 100% know what that meant, but we're going to go with it anyway. It's going to be fine. Don't worry. He's going to go out, he's going to search the wide world, the pack Muffalo, and all of his human friends, Magar and Aiden, are going to accompany him out into the world. Actually, it's a her. Correction, it is a female Muffalo. It's going to accompany her out into the wide world and sell some drugs to people? feel like we're not necessarily the most morally upstanding colony, given that basically we've stated our purpose to be selling drugs to people. I mean, certainly smoke leaf is not the worst kind of drug you could possibly sell to people. I mean, there are way worse drugs in this game. Like luciferin, I think it is the one that if you stop taking it, it will basically immediately kill you. We don't sell that, mostly because I can't make it. If I could make it, I would totally sell it, because, like, dude, the demand for that is redonkulous. But given that we can't actually make it, we're not selling it, so that's unfortunate. Okay. So, Cherie, I appreciate that you want to be a prisoner, but you're not going to be able to sleep in your room anymore because you've got a new room that is, in theory, significantly better than your old room. Big theory, actually. Like, serious theory. I don't know if that's the case or not, but we're trying for it anyway. Have you guys quite gotten all the supplies together yet? I mean, it just so happens that Muffalo 1 is really interested in potentially leaving this godforsaken colony and bringing drugs to the people. Because I guess that's what Muffalo 1 does. Muffalo 1 is basically the drug dealer of our colony. And when I say that, it basically means that Muffalo 1 is the most drug dealer of the, what do we have? 7 drug dealers in our colony? Yeah, that one. Okay. Are they heading out yet? Can you guys, like, get out of here? Where's Magar going? Magar, where are you going? Are you preparing to leave? Probably. Oh, yeah, it looks like they're actually leaving now. Good luck, guys. Please bring the Muffalo back. Don't kill the Muffalo and eat it. You have a bunch of potatoes. You don't need to eat a Muffalo. The Muffalo is a pack animal. He's worth more as a pack animal than any of you are, period. You're barely worth anything, actually. Caravan ready. Ooh, right. We have to actually command it. So, Caravan, you're going to be visiting Goodwill's Plains. That will take, Oh, I see. It's going to take 9 days. We don't have enough food for that, oddly enough. Oddly enough, we didn't bring enough food on that caravan. That stinks. You know what? Okay, fine. I guess our caravan's not going to do anything this time. We're going to have to wait. Oh, my word. Now there's a raid. What? No. No, don't tell me. It's mechanoids. It's mechanoid. Everyone to the defensive line. Mechanoids are the worst. I don't even care if you're all asleep right now. You're getting up and you're running to the defensive line because these guys are going to kill our face and probably our Muffalo. Which is quite unfortunate because I really like that Muffalo. Okay, into position, everyone. Magar, get into the, I don't know. Is that the machine gunner post or the sniper post? It's kind of hard to tell. We'll just get everyone into position at this point, and we should be fine. I think maybe getting the survival rifles out on the sides and then setting up the assault rifles in the center will be better. We'll just have Fedocia take cover. Where is it? Hey, what are you doing? Hey, don't you break our marble wall. What a disgusting creature. We were all ready to fight. There are pigs out on the battlefield. It was going to be great. It's going to be a glorious, glorious combat. But apparently they don't want to come meet. I say they. He doesn't want it. It doesn't have a gender. It's a strange robot mechanoid creature. Apparently it didn't want to come and meet us on a respectable field of battle. Uh-oh. Here it comes. So we're going to have to fall into position in the trees because, you know, that's actually all the cover that we have right now. And with any hope, we should be able to take this guy down pretty easily. Bradley, you take cover too. Thank you very much. Everyone's spread out into the trees. Hopefully nobody gets hit seriously. Well, Magar's already been hit seriously, so there you go. Magar, why'd you have to go and get shot in the gut? Did you actually get shot in the gut? No, your right foot was literally just shot off. We're gonna have to give her a peg leg. That's gonna be terrible. Just go rest until healed. It's fine. Well, actually, I'm gonna level with you. Good job, people. You did quite well, actually, in taking that thing down. Fedocia, given that she's the only one who actually has a melee weapon, is gonna go kill that thing with a spear. Which I'm sure is gonna work really well, because it's literally a metal creature. And just saying, hitting a metal creature with a spear doesn't seem like the best way to kill it, but you know, I'm not gonna argue with Fedocia, because Fedocia does actually have a spear, and I don't have a spear, and that does put me in a very bad bargaining position, it has to be said. There we go. That's done for. And with the end of that raid, that'll bring us to the end of this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, like and subscribe. Next time, we will come back to the colony. We will actually send out a caravan with enough food to run to the nearby colony, and with any hope, we should be able to sell off all of this disgusting smoke weed that just sticks around all the time. Why is there bear meat in there? There's not supposed to be bear meat in that freezer. Anyway, until then, thanks for watching, and of course, as always, enjoy the rest of your day.